folks, welcome back to the Steve Malzberg Show. What you just saw there are Navy SEALs who made the ultimate sacrifice, and we have with us right here in studio Brandon Webb, former Navy SEAL, author of Among Heroes, a New York Times best-selling author, also a CEO of Force 12 Media. There's the book, and welcome. Great to see you.
Thanks for having me, Steve.
And those men are among the ones that you write about, eight heroes, eight men you served with alongside as a Navy SEAL who gave the ultimate sacrifice, and you became friends with each one of these men.
Yeah, these were 8 close friends of mine, and really the inspiration behind Among Heroes was I'd written a memoir called The Red Circle, and afterwards I had family members reach out to me. Mike Bearden's father, which is in one of the guys I write about in the book, had said he had never heard the story I shared about his son and I in sniper school, and it just dawned on me that there's all these amazing stories and these friendships that I had, and I just wanted to share them not only with the families but with the rest of America.
And it's so important because, you know, with all this talk, and I should ask you about how this talk, even from some of the Republican, you know, possible presidential candidates or possible the nominees, when they say that the war was a mistake. And of course the left and the media will tell you the war was a mistake and has been saying that for years. And then Ramadi falls to ISIS, and the Joint Chiefs Chairman says, you know, big deal. The White House says, what are we supposed to do, set our hair on fire? I mean, this has to really cut at your core.
Yeah, you know, do I believe that my friends and I in the SEAL community and the Special Operations community did meaningful work? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, you know, you look at almost 14 years now since the terrorist attacks on 9/11, and you really wonder, okay, are we losing our focus, and are we drifting into uncertainty? And I think that's the case, and I think, you know, part of, you know, coming off Memorial Day and sharing these amazing stories about my friends is I just feel a civic duty almost to really, you know, ask myself and the rest of America, like, what can we do to make this world and this country a better place? Because we owe it to not only the 8 heroes in this book, but all the other men and women that have sacrificed. We've lost so many incredible people since 9/11. A lot of people from New York that, you know, professionals that put on the uniform and went overseas. So I think we're at a real pivotal point in this country where we really need to get focused on what this threat and get serious about not treating the symptoms,
right,
but treating the core issue.
And you, of course, were good friends with one of the former SEALs who died in Benghazi.
Yeah, Glenn Doherty. You know, as I started to write this book, I'd never dreamed that Glenn would be, you know, one of the guys I would be writing about. Right. But, you know, an amazing guy that he didn't have to go back to Libya with the CIA. He'd already done a posting there and could have chosen to go anywhere he wanted. I remember asking him why Libya, and he says, you know what, I'm experienced there. The guys need me. They're counting on me, and he made that decision to go back there, and it just shows the kind of character he is.
And do you think that the country is owed an explanation as to what happened at Benghazi, and that will we get one?
I think it's less of an explanation for me and more of, are we holding people accountable for the mistake? And I think there's an accountability issue. Some people clearly need to be held accountable, and that responsibility goes all the way up to Hillary Clinton. She has some responsibility in all of this. And then the other thing is, look, bad things happen. I lost my best friend, but let's focus on how we not make the same mistake again. We essentially repeated the same mistakes that were made during the 1998 dual embassy bombings. State Department spent millions of dollars on this report.
Kenya,
with Booz
Tanzania,
Allen.
yeah.
Booz Allen made all these recommendations. Guess what? Same recommendations being made today.
Yeah.
You know, over 10 years later. So
I just want to say, and I say this so often, I've had so many SEALs and military people sitting across from me, and you're all better people than I will ever be for putting on the uniform. And you were a great hero. You have a great story to tell about yourself, as was told in your first book, The Red Circle. And I want to thank you for enlightening us about the 8 close friends that you lost, and they're just symbols of the many, many, many thousands of others who made the ultimate sacrifice as well. Thank you, and great luck with
thanks,
the book.
Steve.
The book again, Among Heroes, a U.S. Navy SEAL's true story of friendship, heroism, and the ultimate sacrifice by Brandon Webb. Get it, folks. Father's Day is coming. Great gift, too. We're coming back. Don't go away.